YouTube. So welcome to my first vlog. I thought I'd take you with me on a day with being 5 weeks out of my first competition, Men's Physique. I've already done my fasted cardio and my steps, which I'll overlay this as well. So I took some videos this morning, so I'll put that over this.
So it is 5:30 in the morning. I've got the bunny weigh in. Just made my coffee. I just woke up about 5:15, 20:05, and I'm whispering because Naomi said she will kill me if she hears me doing this. I said I was going to do this first YouTube video this morning, and she goes, if I wake her up, she said, all hell will break loose. So I've got to whisper. I've taken my Impine, which is a fat loss agent, to help with fat loss, and it can only work if you do fasted cardio, hence why I do fasted cardio. So, and then the coffee helps maximise its effect. So yeah, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to get onto the old bike. I've had my coffee, I've had the Impine, I've got the treadmill out. Got the treadmill out, got the bike ready to go. I've got 1.5 litres of water. And then after you take the Impine, you have to wait like 15-20 minutes before you actually start doing it. I've got an hour on the bike, and then 45 minutes on the treadmill.
So fasted cardio is now done, plus a fasted walk. So I did an hour on cardio, 45 minutes walking. Then I obviously had a shower, and then I did progress photos for my coach, plus sending him the transitions of my posing. So waiting for him to give me some feedback if there's any adjustments that are made to the plan. And to be honest, if there are no adjustments, it's a good day. I enjoy the days where he where he says, no changes this week, we keep pushing. When there are changes, it's a sad day, but I've got to keep doing it. And what I do now is I've got my notepad of everything I need to do today, or mostly what I need to do today. Obviously, I've got the check-ins that I'm about to start now. I've got a new meal plan for a new client going into a cutting phase. Got to build a presentation up for the 8-week blitz, guys. I'm going to onboard 2 new clients today who've just joined the team. Going to do maybe filming in the gym to do some more exercises in the exercise library, but Phil's not here, so I might do it on my own, but if I have time, I'll do that. I do have weekly emails. I do about 2 to 3 emails to my email subscribers, which gives them some long form content of currently like where I am, what I'm doing, personal life, nutrition tips as well, plus training tips. So if you're on my subscribers list, you get about 3 emails a day, 3 emails a week. Got to change a few adjustments on some food plans as well, and then upload YouTube shorts to my YouTube channel from Michael, who sent me over quite a few bits of content, which is great. So going to start cracking on with check-ins, and I'll see you guys in a bit. And done all my check-ins. It's now 11 a.m. so I'm going to have my first meal of the day, which is going to be porridge. So what I like to do now, my calories are so low, and it's a rest day, I think I'm about 1,750 calories. So I'll space out my meals as best as I can. So I'll have my first coffee about 9:15 during check-ins, helps with the hunger for me. And then now 11 a.m. I'll have my first meal. I was having bagels with egg in the morning, but it just wasn't filling me up. So I've switched back to porridge, which has been a game changer for me. Porridge has just been so good. We're getting some fruit in, getting the oats in, whey protein powder. So for me, porridge oats has worked perfectly. I've got some dark chocolate in there as well. I'll also measure my salt. A lot of people think that's overkill. I don't think so. I don't think it can be. I definitely feel the difference when I'm not measuring my salt to when I am. Now, I don't really have too many off-meal plans, and so I need to get some good salt in me, pink salt and low salt. And then obviously your pink salt around your training is what I tend to do a lot as well. Pink salt on my pre-workout and my intra-workout. And what I'm finding with this prep is that every little bit of food I am scraping out of the frying pan, the bowl, the saucepan. you really try and make every little bit count. Whilst before you leave a little bit, it doesn't really matter. But now, I don't think I've ever been like this. Even in my photo shoot prep last year, like that was tough, but I'm 5 kilos, 6 kilos less than what I was on my photo shoot. So I've really gone a lot further this time. And I can really, really feel it. So yeah, in terms of like food and scraping this out, like I'll even end up licking this plate, licking this bowl. So yeah, 5 weeks out, licking bowls, licking saucepans when it's cooled down. Yeah, that's where we are with food. So off on a dog walk with Bonnie. I'll always walk her once a day at least. She has a dog walker, to be fair, for 3 days of the week. But I'll always walk her every day or twice a day. Luckily it's not raining today. So as my steps are on 15,000, having a dog makes it a lot easier, I think. So I'll try and get out as much as possible, getting my steps in. I do have the treadmill at home, which to be honest has been an absolute lifesaver. Like I don't think I'd be able to do the amount of steps, plus working, plus what I'm doing. We're doing it all outside. But when it's a glorious day like today, I will get outside and try and get as much as I can done in between work. I have just eaten breakfast, so to help with the digestion process, get out for a nice walk. And when I'm back, straight back onto the computer, carry on with the work that I've got, the tasks that I've set out that I needed to do by the end of the day. And yeah, what a glorious day. Dog walk is now complete. Back onto the computer now. About 7,500 steps done for the day. Got another 7,500 to go. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to onboard 2 clients. What I do is I'll send them an onboarding video going through their nutrition strategy, the training strategy, the phase that we're going to go through, the expectations, supplements, all that type of stuff, and I'll correlate it to their consultation along with their kind of photos that they've sent me of where I feel we need to be going in our first phase. So it's normally between 10 to 15 minutes long, my kind of onboarding videos. I try to keep them as short as possible because you don't want to bore them to death. But I've got 2 of them to do now to set up and send over to them. So I'm going to get cracking with that, and then along with some more YouTube and presentation building. So all of the good stuff, but probably stuff you don't want to know about. Video is now done. Had my second meal of the day, which was the yogurt and fruit, which is a staple in my kind of core meal plan that I would have bulking, cutting. It's just one of my favorite meals. It is sunny outside, but I am on the treadmill. So after I've had my meal, I'll get another walk in. I actually generally find getting on the treadmill, I can get my steps done faster. I don't know if anyone else finds that. I've gone out and walked Bonnie, so I've got some sunlight on my face. Now I'm just trying to smash out a big bulk of steps, maybe get to that 10, 11,000. I'll reply to client messages as well. So after the computer's done, get some client messages done, respond to any questions, issues, anything like that. And then once that's all done, I'll whack on like a Marvel film to keep me preoccupied. And then after this, I'll have my second coffee of the day. Hunger's been pretty good today. Like considering I'm on 1,700, I feel quite good. Last week I was dying, was getting angry and stuff, but yeah, gonna smash out probably about 5,000 steps here if I can, and then back onto the computer. So meal number 3 of the day that we are now cooking up. We've got mushrooms, peppers, turkey breast, which I've already pre-cooked, that I'm just gonna heat up a little bit in the saucepan. And I've got the rice going here, and I've got my salt here, and the radio blasting. So currently I've kind of been doing 2 omelets a day, but I think today I wanted to try some of the rice. I've already worked it out in MyFitnessPal. So every night before I go to bed, I'll work out how my food is going to be the next day through MyFitnessPal. What do I need to adjust here if I want to try this, if I want to have this, etc., etc. And today we've gone with turkey breasts that I cooked last night, getting a solid amount of vegetables in. It's been so important in this prep, vegetables and fruit, like unbelievable. I really packed it in my meals with so much. Like I don't normally eat as much pepper or mushrooms, but it's extremely important, especially this deep into prep, get your micronutrients in. So let's cook this up. Bosh. That just looks unreal. That is 5-star. And I sprinkled garlic granules on it, pepper, salt, pink salt on this one. So rest day I'll try and get all my salt in still. So mostly pink salt on this one. No sauces as well. Like, I'm really saving all of my calories for proper food. Like, before I was having mayonnaise, light mayonnaise or ketchup and stuff like that. But at the moment, nothing. The sauce from like the mushrooms and the peppers, and I put it all together in the saucepan. So all the flavors mixed together. So there's no need for any sauce really now. Like, obviously I understand people think it's bland, but it's not. The turkey's been seasoned last night as well with paprika. And that is like about 350 calories, I think. People waste calories on a chocolate bar and stuff. And I would encourage, if they want stuff in their meal plan, or if they want it as a snack, they need to take it away from their main meals. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They'll just go, I'm going to take a lot of calories from here for a chocolate bar or something. The time as well is 3:30, 4. So then I'll wait until about 7, 7:30 for my last meal. And then I get into bed about 8:30 now. So tired, I'm up at 5:15. I'm done by 8:30. I do feel pretty lucky as well. I have my cooking facilities at home. I've managed to now obviously work fully online. Gives me it's a perk to be at home. Some people might find that not a perk because you have access to food all the time. For me, it's all right because I haven't got massive urges to do, like, go on a binge or anything. Last year when I was doing my photo shoot prep, I was still PTing in the gym. So I was still pre-prepping meals, easier meals probably, quicker meals. But I was really having to food prep in the evening, ready for the next day. And you just got to put the effort in. You have to put the effort in. If you're out all day, and I say that to clients, like, a lot of my clients do work from home, but a lot of them don't. You've got to put the effort in the evening. Instead of watching that like Netflix documentary or just chilling on the sofa playing on your phone, spend half an hour getting your food ready. And that's what I had to do last year. So I've been there and done it. So I know it's doable. It's all about prep. So I've been on both ends of the spectrum, working fully online and at home, upstairs in the office. And I've been out PTing on the gym floor all day, every day, most days. And I've had to obviously get all that meal prep done before. If I was prepping for a full day at the a full day on the gym floor, I would have cooked this last night and put it into a Tupperware with fruit and whatever. This took me 15 minutes tops, done. People say that the food is the hardest part. I probably agree. But you always got to think of why you're doing it. Like, I know I'm not going to do this for a long time. Like, it's a short period of time. 5 weeks out now. Routine has been solid, I would say. I'm removing myself from environments. Like, I was supposed to go for a walk and a roast around my mate's house on Sunday. And I rang him up and was like, look, mate, I'll go for a walk, but I don't want a calorie bank for this roast and have hardly any food for the rest of the day. Like, I don't want to be rude. I've just got this show and I just want to make sure I'm on top of it all, and I'm spacing out my meals on a rest day as well. I don't eat now out. Well, I was at like 10 weeks, 9 weeks and 8 weeks. I was still going out and having a Diet Coke with whoever I was with and they were eating. But now I'm really strict because I did go out last weekend and it was hell. Like, I was so hungry. The food was amazing. Like, self-sabotage. A lot of people do self-sabotage. As much as we can say calorie bank or just have a Diet Coke, it can be very, very hard to sit there while you can smell all the foods, especially when the puddings come out and that. Don't put yourself in that situation. And I said that with a few people on check-ins, like, where photo shoots coming up, you still are going out, but then you're also not being able to stick to just the Diet Coke. So you're now self-sabotaging yourself, getting annoyed, telling me how annoyed you are, or then just remove yourself from that situation. And it's short-term, like I said, short-term. A lot of people can't see that short-term sacrifice. They think it's going to be like that forever, but it's not. Just 3, 4, 5 more weeks for my photo shoot clients. I said, that's it. Then it'll be done. Then you can enjoy yourself and reverse back up, have some more food. And you need to have encouraging people around you, people that support you. If you don't, then you make it 10 times harder. So on to the second walk of the day. Naomi got home early, so we'll walk the dogs again. So they're getting 3 walks today, one with the dog walker, one with me, and one in the evening. As you can see, it's a fucking lovely day. And there's Naomi. Say hello. And then after that, it's home for my last meal of the day and finishing it off Last bit of work. So we are now on to the last meal of the day. Everything's been done. It's about 7:30 now. And this is my meal 4. We're going for an omelette with feta cheese, sun-dried tomato, turkey breast, mushroom and spinach. About 450 calories roughly. Better turn this on actually. So yeah, this is my last meal of the day. And we're gonna get cracking on it. Spacing out about 450 calories per the meal, times by 4. Getting some good fats, getting some good micronutrients, getting a lot of vegetable, and there's good source of protein in terms of the turkey, plus the egg and egg whites. So I'm gonna get cracking on this. So the finale, I didn't flip it very well. Fucked it pretty much, so I didn't grill it. And that is the last meal of the day that I'm gonna get stuck into. I've got my supplements that I'll take morning and night. This one I'll take in the evening. Mostly from Trained by JP. So his stuff is actually really, really good, high quality. So I've got vitamin K2 and D3. I've got the ZMA, which is zinc, magnesium. I've also got the Ned stack. So Token Crib, some natural physique progress, and then more natural progress. I do normally have Omegas as well, and a multivitamin, but I've run out of that, so I need to buy that. So that I'll take after my food. Always take that after, never take it before. And today I got the feedback from Louis, which is my coach. So he's ordered 2-day refeed. So 500 grams of carbs Friday, 500 grams of carbs on Saturday. I've dropped 2 kilos, nearly 2 kilos. So he's like, that's a bit too quick. So he's gonna carb me up. And he's added an extra 40 minutes of cardio. So I think I'm doing in total just under 7 hours, a week, 6.5. That should be fun. Today's actually been really good. This has probably actually been the easiest day that I've had in terms of food. Maybe because I've been so busy, maybe because I'm just trying to do all of this. But I find the more busy I am, the less I think about food. So I'll always make sure I try and keep myself as busy as I can, with lots of to-do stuff. Like there's always stuff to do with your own business. Even though online coaching, people think it's just it's just a training program and a nutrition plan. There's so much more to it, and it's hard to explain. Even my mum and dad don't even know how I make any money. But there's always something to do. So today, before I finished, I wrote down everything I need to do for tomorrow, business-wise, client-wise. If it's new plans, updating plans. If it's onboarding. I've got a consultation as well, so all these things, making sure that the system is all working really well. All my clients are happy. Obviously, the photo shoot, guys are happy. So there's a lot of things that does go into it that people don't really realise, I don't think. I had a catch-up call with the client, making sure that she's okay back from holiday. So we set out the plan, adjusted a few things, and then yeah, it's been a solid day, to be honest. A really, really good day. After this, it's now 7:45. Going to finish this. Then I'll jump on the sofa, spend time with Naomi for a bit, chat about what we want to do for our future. That's what we seem to do every evening. What we're trying to set the goals out in like our 5 and 10 year plan. And then I'll be getting into bed about 8:30, 8:45, bed by 9, so sleep by 9, 9:15, and then back up at 5:15 to do it all again. And now we are all chilling on the sofa. So 8:30, the Zen Den is in full flow. Candles, fireplace, dogs, slippers, and this is where we'll spend about
5 seconds before we go to bed.
5 seconds before we go to bed. Or we'll spend half an hour trying to pick what we should watch on Netflix. We've just finished The Gentleman, so now we're trying to find another series. But this is the Zen Den. This is what we do to just wind down and relax. What time is it? 8:15, 8:30, 8:15? What time is it?
It is 12 past.
8:12, so nearly our bedtime. So yeah, this is where my relaxation mode kicks in, so I can just switch off and try to leave my phone upstairs, so me and Naomi can just chat unless she isn't too distracted with the dog. And then I can take this microphone off and just relax because it's been with me all day. But yeah, that's prep. That's everything done. Steps, work, food, 1,800 calories, roughly. And that's a day in my life as well. 5 weeks out, not feeling too bad. Got a refeed Friday, Saturday, and then yeah, another week closer. So that was episode 1 of my first vlog. Hope you guys got a good insight into my life. It's not exactly the most exciting, but it's simple, routine, get work done, and then yeah, we'll see you on the next one.